Hi, welcome back to the channel. So, our East Lothian coastline has car parking, which is maintained by the council, and there is charges for these car parks. It's £2.50 a day, £50 a year for a season ticket, and if you have a local postcode, you get it for £40. And these car parks obviously need to be maintained, litter picked, dog waste bins emptied, etc. And interestingly, I've not managed to find anywhere any information online or on the signs, etc. regarding motorcycle parking fees. So traditionally, here in Scotland, motorcycle parking has always been free, especially in Edinburgh and other towns. And not wanting to be a skinflint, I just wondered what the story is with that. So I emailed East Lothian Council and interestingly got a reply very quickly. We'll get to that in a bit. First of all, just to let you know, if you're coming here on a holiday, there's obviously these car parks could be very handy for you parking on your motorbike. So there's loos and there's a lot of got food vendors as well, but be warned that the prices of these larger food vendors are Edinburgh prices. So snacks, takeaway snacks are not cheap down here on the coast. So Aberlady Nature Reserve has a free car park. It's separate from the council, as is Seaclif Estate car park for Seaclif Beach, which is private. So I can tell you a bit of history about these car parks. So from the 70s, they had car park attendants that stood at these huts with a stop line and took money off you, and you got issued with a litter bag. And the bags were really cool. They had the countryside code on them and stuff to see. And the attendants looked after the car parks, litter picked. School kids as well got summer jobs litter picking. My brother did that several years. And basically the car parks are a shadow of what they used to be. These used to be immaculate, these car parks, and those barbecue sites that were maintained. You could book barbecues areas, like everyone else. The council stuff now, it's all cut back, minimum staffing and stuff, sadly. So there's one of the meters there. So yeah, well, let's have a look at Gullane Beach here. You can see why folk want to come here. So there's litter bins now provided. For a while there was no bins, which is a really backward idea, isn't it? Because humans just don't take litter away, they throw it away if there's not a bin. We're pretty terrible as humans, aren't we, at times? Anyway, Gullane Beach, look at that. So I'm going to do a feature on all that, because there's a lot more down here to show you in another film. So I emailed East Lothian Council, and as I say, I quickly got a response, and it's good news, but we'll explain it all. So parking fee is supposed to be paid for motorcycles. However, vehicle owners do not have anywhere to safely display the voucher, and the parking attendants just ignore any bikes in the car parks. It would therefore be your personal choice as to whether you pay the parking fee, which contributes towards upkeep of our coastal areas and facilities. Please let me know if you require any further assistance, blah blah blah. So basically, yeah, you can park for free. I think though, you should just put some coins in your pocket, stick £2.50 in one of the meters, get your ticket, stick it in your wallet. Now you can use that ticket all day in all these car parks. You just pay the once. And what is £2.50 nowadays? You're lucky to get a coffee for that now. And at the end of the day, that money's generating, it's employing people to clean the toilets and litter pick and stuff, and the ranger service as well. We have an important job to do down here. So that's what to do. Don't worry about not having your ticket on your bike. If you want to, if you're coming here on a holiday, I would email East Lothian Council as I did. You'll get that reply. Keep that. And just in case there's some new Jobsworth parker attendant starts and he tickets a motorbike, you can appeal it with that email and there'll not be any more problem with that. you've got the council on your side there. So yeah, these car parks are really busy in summer. The busiest area is definitely between Longniddry and Yellowcraig here, just because of the accessibility from Edinburgh for cycling down, buses and cars. But I wouldn't worry about your motorbike security parking in most of the car parks, especially Longniddry or this one. Any that have got a food vendor or ice cream van, if you park there, you're not going to have any bother with your bike for safety. And you do want to park down here and go and see what's down on the beach, because here is Fidra Island, which is no other than Treasure Island. So it was here that Robert Louis Stevenson, who holidayed to North Berwick, based his book Treasure Island on, and the hill behind me was Spyglass Hill. So there's some history. So the A199 coast road goes right around the county. You can follow it down in a day and stop off at all these places and have a look around, get a bite to eat, or use the loos, whatever. And on a summer's day, this is stunning. It's as good as it gets. So you'll have seen my video on Seaclif, and it's the little harbour, Sandy Cove. So obviously the car park's down here. It's £3 to park, it's a private one. I'm just going down to Tyninghame now. That's the big Cinderella house, we call it, the big mansion house with the pointed towers. So there is a bit of an issue with overnight parking going on with these car parks since COVID, with the whole camper van lifestyle, but they're actually clamping down on overnight parking. That's not going to affect you on your motorbike. This car park fills very quickly in summer, but you'll still get in with a motorbike. Some cool history down the coast here I'm going to go and show you on another film. Yeah. So John Muir Country Park, just outside of Dunbar, in the west of Dunbar, is very famous for obviously John Muir, conservationist who was born in Dunbar town. And it used to be a lot busier for surfing and stuff, but the surfing seems to have moved down to Belhaven now, with the surf school being built there and opened. And yeah, you're spoiled for car parks here. So you can make a whole day of it, stopping in down the coast and enjoy the coast road. But it is busy, the coast road, in summer, so don't expect to be flying down quiet deserted roads, not down the coast in summer. So you come into Dunbar, you've got West Barnes, and then you've got Belhaven, and then you're into Dunbar town. And on your left is the car park, which surfers and paddleboarders use, as well as everyone else. And of course you've got probably the most photographed bridge after the Fourth Rail Bridge here, the Belhaven Bridge. east of Dunbar you've got this Whitesands car park, and further down you've got Barnes Ness Lighthouse. These are usually quieter beaches and worth a visit. It's amazing locally, people grudge paying to park, and Scots in general are so tight and miserable. They really are. Look what we've got on our doorstep. It's absolutely beautiful, and it needs looked after. It does, and it's only right. So yeah, as I say, put your coins in the machine, get your ticket, stick it in your pocket. Do your bit, but don't worry about displaying on your bike. So we've got the answer for that parking fee question for motorbikes. But it's a stunning coastline, and sunrises, sunsets, it's just fantastic. So we're just going to the last car park here on this video, which is Barnes Ness with its famous lighthouse. Well worth a wee walk along to. So hope you found this useful and it give you some ideas for a bike trip during the summer, wherever you're from. Like to see and do on the Lothian coast, that's for sure. And thanks for watching. Leave a comment or a like. I'll get back to everyone that leaves a comment. And enjoy your visit when you do come here. Okay then, bye for now.